Hi guys, so I thought, well, I'm on a roll, so I might as well make as many videos as I can while the kids are sleeping, or Wyatt's pretending to sleep, but I thought I would do the mommy tag. I don't know, somebody sent me this in an email, so I thought I would just do it real quick. First question, are you a stay-at-home or working mom? I hate this question because I am both. Yes, I stay at home, but yes, I work, because it's work to stay home. 2, would you have it any other way? Yes, I would have more money and more patience if I could. 3, do you co-sleep? Kind of. Kaya just recently, she's 4 months old, she just recently moved. Do you hear my son screaming? She just recently moved into her co-sleeper, her arms reach co-sleeper, and out of our bed about a month ago, and she takes her naps in her crib. She will be moving officially into her room either at 6 months or if we can get, sorry I just burped, if we can get Wyatt to not be so destructive while they're sleeping, maybe sooner. But yeah, we'll see. One must-have gear for baby? Let's see, one must-have gear for baby. What do I use all the time? You know what I really use all the time? I use my sling. I have a linen sling and I love it. I use it all the time. And also my Cover Couture nursing scarf. I use that all the time as well. It's a nursing cover / scarf. How many kids do you plan on having? 3. Well, I technically planned on only having none because I never wanted kids, but 3. I had a tubal done 2 months ago, so that will be the end of my baby making career. Date night, how many nights per month? I don't even know why this question is on here. Oh, I'm shedding, sorry. I don't know why this question's on here for moms because I don't get date nights. Ever. 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 Your child's favorite show? Wyatt's favorite show is like, I don't know. Ava really likes anything with princesses or mermaids in it, or Carly McFarley or iCarly show or show, whatever that show is called. She hates Justin Bieber though, just to make that clear. Wyatt really likes just anything with trucks or trains in it. He really likes to watch he will watch like real life construction sites on video, so I don't know. Name one thing you bought before you had your baby and you never ended up using. What one thing did I buy? I don't know, because we really tried not to buy anything before the baby came that we knew we weren't going to use. We tried to do things as we went along, like we did with our son, to not waste money, and that really was helpful. But that we never ended up using. I don't think I have anything. Oh, you know what? Swaddles. We bought some swaddles and we got some for free, and we never ended up using them solely because Kaya hated being swaddled. So that would be that. She hates it. She absolutely hates being swaddled. Ever since she came, ever since we brought her over to the hospital, she hates it. I don't know what you nurses do, but for some reason that kind of swaddling is magical, but the swaddling that I did just didn't like it. Wyatt loved swaddling though. Just Kaya didn't. Anyways, your child's favorite food. If we're talking about Ava, she really likes chicken nuggets. If we're talking about Wyatt, he hates everything. Unless it comes out of a squeeze thingy. Kaya's favorite food is breast milk. How many cars does your family have? Well, if we're talking about Matchbox cars, we have like 300 of them. If we're talking about vehicles, we have 1. We have a beat-up Honda Odyssey, and we love it. We used to have an Audi and a Ford Focus, but we sold the Ford Focus because my husband has a company truck, so it made no sense for us to have 2 cars in the driveway during the day while he was at work, and we don't really go anywhere separate. We sold the Audi when we knew we were going to have 1 more kid, because it was a 4-door, and also because Wyatt was tearing it apart. Once he hit his toddler stage, he was wanting to eat in his car seat and drink milk, and it was staining the leather, and we could just see the value of the car depreciating before our eyes. So we decided to buy a used Honda Odyssey, which my parents had one, and they were selling it, so we have a deal with them, which is great. It's really old, it's really beat up and gross, and it works perfectly for our family because it's reliable, it's not horrible on gas, and our kids can basically dump whatever crap they want on the floors, and we don't have to really worry about it. So until they get older and are less messy, we have this car, and then we will get a nice car when they can control themselves. Let's see, weight gain before pregnancy, during, and after. With Ava, I gained 15 pounds. I was 18 and I was throwing up all the time, very stressed out and sick. I went right back to my pre-pregnancy weight of 107 after she was born. And then with Wyatt, I gained about 50 pounds. It was a lot. And I afterwards went back to my pre-pregnancy weight of like 107. And then this time around, I gained about 35 pounds with Kaya, and she was my biggest baby at 8 pounds 6 ounces, so I don't know how that happened. And I lost most of it. I'm still not back to my pre-pregnancy weight, but I'm not going to tell you how much I weigh because I don't like doing that. Dream vacation with your kiddos. I would love to go to like Disney World or Disneyland for like a week, because I remember going and not being able to remember anything because I was the youngest of 4 and my parents went when I was still too young to remember now. So, you know, once our youngest, Kaya, is old enough, like maybe 4 or 5, I'd love to take them all to like Disney World or Disneyland. I think that would be fun. Or Hawaii, because I think Hawaii would be fun for all of them. Dream vacation without the kiddos. I would love to go back to Korea. I was born in South Korea and was adopted when I was 13 months old, so I don't remember anything. I would really love to know what it's like to be there and to know what it's like to be around people who look like me. My son is screaming. How has your life changed since your baby has been born? Well, I don't know. I have 3 babies, so that's kind of difficult. My life changed after Ava was born, obviously, because I was 17 when I got pregnant. My whole life changed. I never wanted kids, and all of a sudden I had one. It's been stressful, it's been tiring, but it's been very fulfilling, and it's made me grow up, which I really definitely needed at that time. After Wyatt was born, I was obviously married for 1.5 years after he was born, and it changed my life just because it was something that we had planned with me and my husband, and it was just a nice feeling to have a family finally. And it was nice to be able to give Ava a little brother, because she definitely enjoys not being an only kid sometimes. After Kai was born, it changed my life because now I'm really tired all the time. I don't have time for anything, and I'm tired because 2 kids under the age of 3 is a handful, I'll tell you that. But it's been great. I feel complete now. Finish the sentence. It makes my heart melt to see my husband love his daughter. I love all 3 of my kids, and it's awesome to see, you know, the relationship between John with Ava and then John with his son and then John with Kaya are all so different, and it's also amazing. But it is so heart-melting to see him with Kaya. I would say that it's heart-melting to see him with Ava, but Ava's his stepdaughter, and there's nobody that can replace her father, obviously. But to see his father-daughter bond finally with Kaya is just so sweet. It's the sweetest thing. So that makes my heart melt. Where do you shop for your kids? For what? Toys? Anywhere. I've realized we used to go to like Toys R Us or Target and stuff for toys for them. But honestly, I was at Salvation Army and I got Wyatt this kick-ass, like, you shake it, it's a big race car, you shake it, and then it makes this vroom vroom, and you put it on the ground and it zooms off. 50 cents. I cleaned it with Clorox wipes and some bleach, and sanitized it and everything, and he loves it. So from now on, I'm gonna go to like used places because it's so ridiculous the amount of money we've spent on toys like at name brand places. So that was just this past weekend that I discovered the joys of Salvation Army. So I will be going there now for toys. Clothing. Ava was always dressed in like Gap. I used to work at Gap when I was a teenager, so that's why. She just always had name brand stuff because she was the first grandchild on her dad's side, and you know, she was the first grandchild that lived close to my parents, so we all spoiled her. Kaya is always in she's in hand-me-downs from a really good friend, Megan, or she, you know, wears just wherever. Kohl's, off-season stuff's great, Carter's, some Gap. I mean, I don't know, just whatever's a good deal I buy. Wyatt loves Carhartts. Their Carhartt stuff is so cute. My mom gets him this stuff because it's really durable and it's really cute, so that's mostly what he wears. Or Old Navy, or again, you know, off-season stuff. Favorite makeup and skincare products. I'm a huge fan of Urban Decay Glide On pencils, the 24/7 ones. I really like the colors Demolition and Perversion, basically because they stay put. I have monolids, monolids means like I don't have a crease in my eyelid because I'm Asian, and so it's nice for my top line because it stays in place, and my waterline because it stays in place if I cry like I did in my last video or anything like that. So I use the Perversion. It's black, it's like jet black. I use that on days where like I want to look nicer, and then like the brown is for more casual, like I'll just put it on with a little bit of eyeshadow if I'm just gonna be around the house. So yeah, that's the Demolition, is the brown. And then also my other favorite makeup product would have to be my Naked palette. I really love all of my Naked palettes. I think they're wonderful. I don't go to any other palettes. I always just use those. They've lasted for years, And yeah, that would be my favorite go-to makeup products, skincare products. I don't really use skincare products. I love the, St. something John's Bay, or what is it called? The apricot scrub. I use that. It's really cheap and it's really good for my skin. Huggies or Pampers. We actually cloth diaper, but when we're on the go, we use disposables, and at nighttime we do, but we cloth diaper during the day. So I would have to say Pampers. I don't have anything against Huggies for like toddlers, but Pampers fit better on my babies when they're infants, so that would be that. Have you always wanted kids? I've said this already, no. I did not want kids growing up. I was always that person who was like, oh, I love your child, now take them back. I loved other people's kids. I did not want kids of my own. I was really messed up growing up. There's been just lots of things that have happened to me. I have adoption issues, I have trust issues, abandonment issues, and everything that goes along with being adopted. I have identity issues because I was 13 months old when I came here. I don't have a single baby picture of myself younger than 12 months old. Like, I don't know what I'd look like at Kaya's age. That's just crazy to me. I have scars and marks on my body, and I don't know where they're from because I don't know that part of my life when I got them. So that mixed in with, I was abused as a child, I was sexually abused as a child, and I had a very hard life growing up. Like, I never felt like I would be equipped to actually handle another human being, let alone raise one. I don't know, I just never thought having kids and getting married was for me. I was going to be that girl who just traveled and, played soccer through college and, football in Europe and ate lots of yummy foods and just kind of traveled the world. But, God had a different plan for me. I had a baby and that was that. I was addicted, so to speak. But I've always loved kids. Just, I never thought I would have my own. But sorry, that was an answer that was just really long. Best part about being a mom. I don't know. I would say that the best part, because there are a lot of bad parts, not bad, hard I should say, but I'd say the best part about being a mom for me is seeing myself in my kids. Like I said, was adopted. I don't know anything about me. I don't know anything, or literally don't know anything about me for the first year of my life. Nobody does. And the first time I had a child, when I had Ava, and I saw how much she looked at me when she was born, looked like me, it filled my heart. After I had Wyatt and he looked even more like me, like now he's got my eyes, not the coloring, but he's got the shape of my eyes, and Kaya looks like me too. It makes me feel so good to finally have people in my life that are blood related to me, because I don't have anybody else like that, which I know sounds really kind of superficial, but it's just really neat. Also, the best part about being mom is just, I don't know, getting those hugs. My kids give the best hugs. It's just awesome. But yeah, that is the end of the tag. I tag, I don't know, anybody who wants to do this, I guess. Anybody who follows me, I tag you. But yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.